I don't. He's right.
Man, happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Happy Thanksgiving, man.
Let's go. What y'all end up doing for Thanksgiving?
Chill with the family. Got super drunk. Was kid free and literally went home and went to sleep. Oh,
That's a good
I had a
night.
really good
I ain't
Thanksgiving for
mad
the
at
most
that.
part.
Yeah. I ate good, you know. Took a nap. Woke up. Ate again. Took a nap.
It's only right. It's only right.
What about you, Vic? How was yours?
It was cool, bro. I just chilled with the family, bro, out the way. Yeah, ate good.
What's up?
Yeah,
What's up?
chilled out.
It was a straight Mandy.
Yeah, like I said, I was just at my girl's crib. We was just chilling, relaxing, watching football. That weak ass Cowboys and Giants game, bro. That shit was weak, bro.
Hey, when yeah, this is probably all black families,
Thanks.
but when people come in the crib, bro, like I had family members making to-go plates first.
ASAP.
Do
Got
that,
straight
does
to it.
every
Nah,
black
it ain't-
family do that, bro?
Usually, I'll be on some like, let me make a plate and then make a to-go plate before I make my second plate.
That's wild.
That's why it is wild.
That's wild.
Bro, because some might be gone by the time it's, what do you mean?
It should be gone because people be coming in making
Right.
to-go
I
plates.
let everybody
like,
make their first plate.
well, that's you.
You know what
That's
I'm
you
saying?
specifically. Cool.
You know what I'm saying? And then,
Coming in and making one on the entry is wild, though. A
Bro,
to-go
those
on the
people
entry
coming
is,
in making to-goes on the entry.
It's
Like
a
I opened up
compliment.
the fridge, bro. It
No,
was
that's
like
crazy.
10
It's a
to-goes in
compliment.
that hole, man.
that's wild.
That's crazy.
Food's fire. Food's fire. What was your favorite dish this year?
I had a love for it all this year. I'm not
Nah,
gonna lie.
facts, bro. It
It
was
all went well together.
across the board this time. I ain't. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
What was yours?
My sister's friend Birdie? Shout out Birdie. She made some of the best fucking mac and cheese I've had in a long, long time. Bro.
Yeah.
Like for sure. So she got her place in the family.
He feels some type of way. You know,
He like, whatever, man. I ain't tasted it though.
Nah.
he's a Mac connoisseur.
Yeah, but everything was good, man. Everything was cool. I appreciated it.
Yeah. So y'all watch any other games outside the Cowboys?
Nah, I didn't.
Who played before the Cowboys?
Lions?
and I did watch the Lions and the Bears, bro. They fired.
saw the highlights
They
on
fired Eberflus,
That was terrible time management.
bro. It was 30 seconds on the clock, bro.
That was
They could have
terrible.
ran at least one more play, called a time, had a timeout, called a time, but didn't call it, and then just let the clock run out, bro. I was just like, ain't no way this just happened.
That's on the quarterback. That's on the
Bro,
quarterback
he
too, though.
literally got fired. It was like, hey, bro, go ahead, clock out.
You clearly aren't
Go
cut
ahead,
out for
clock
the
out.
job, bro. No.
Nah, that shit was crazy.
Hey, David Montgomery reminded me of Vic after the game yesterday. Y'all see that shit?
Here we go. Here we
Bro,
go.
all that food right
Here we
there.
go.
He's like, gotta stay healthy.
Nah, it's
Go ahead and eat this carrot right here, man.
yeah, the carrot.
If anybody know, Vic's the most healthiest out of all of us.
Nah, they lying, bro. Oh yeah, out of us. I got
Out
it.
of us,
I
you
got
are. For sure. What, you healthy?
Yeah.
it. Why you check him like that?
No, he looked like he was mad that I said you was the most healthiest. Like you got some
Man.
competition or something.
Hey, I'm trying.
Yeah, I feel it.
Respect. Respect.
Oh man, well y'all. So tomorrow is Louisville versus Kentucky, man, and we haven't beat them in football in a long time.
It's been a while.
That's
been
what I
a
was
while.
to say.
Yeah.
And Kentucky's trash.
Y'all think they got it? Think we got it this year?
Yeah, I hope so, man.
I
just
honestly
don't
thought
wanna be disappointed.
You
I
know,
thought Louisville
y'all,
was gonna be better.
y'all having a good run this year. I say that. It's a good time for Louisville sports.
Yeah, it's a okay time.
Right. It's okay.
I mean, it's better
From-
than the times y'all been having.
And from fucking Kenny Payne, man.
Man,
Damn.
I think he was a agent, bro, for UK, bro.
it might be top 5
Did he come
bust.
from UK?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he was in the NBA, but
Well,
he was with Calipari most of the time, so he went to the Knicks.
Man,
But Lord,
I had hope, bro. I thought he was gonna do something.
you know what it
about
was,
Kenny
bro?
Payne. What was it?
2020, man.
What happened?
Black Lives Matter movement. The
What?
let's save black businesses.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and grab a black coach. It was around that time, bro.
That's how you feel about it?
I think for the simple fact that he was black and
Yeah.
the city kind of gravitated him toward him a little bit more. not realizing he didn't have a head coaching job before. Like it's easier to do it behind the scenes, but
Right.
Dang,
I think
so
we
he was just out
gravitated.
there playing.
Man,
I don't know what I'm doing, but
It's
hey.
trial and error for him.
crazy. Bro.
That's crazy.
Like he might be like the single worst like hire in sports history, bro.
That's why I don't know. I had high hopes for him, bro.
It just none of that made sense. He a Kentucky guy. We're just gonna bring him to Louisville.
He's a former player though.
Oh, he
Right.
played it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he
Oh,
played
okay.
at
I think that's a big thing too, the history
Yeah.
part of it.
But he ain't never coached.
Then it was like, you gonna bring your son too?
Was his son good?
Bruh. No, bro. I say it on air. His son was trash.
Hey,
But his son's out there getting 30 minutes a game though, like because he's
No
out there
cap.
playing hard,
and
quote
I get
unquote.
it. I get it, bro.
Nah, you get it.
Nepotism. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Nepotism.
Nah, for sure, I get that.
but no, I mean, he was at Kentucky not playing. I'll bring my son over. You play. We obviously not good, so you can play all the minutes you want to play.
Nah, I don't know, man. I get it too, I guess. But to win like how many games they won in a matter of 2 years, bro? Like
It was like
as a Louisville fan,
It was
I've
a
never
bad,
seen
yeah,
nothing
it was
like
a
that in my
bad
life, bro.
span, bro. It
like
was
5, 6,
Like 8 games in 2 years.
It was.
I went to one of their games last year. I forgot what school they played, but they literally lost on like a buzzer beater. I forgot what. I forgot. it was insane to see. But I was just like, bro.
They lost to Bellarmine.
Yeah.
Syracuse got busy. I ain't gonna lie. Syracuse going
No
crazy.
knock on Bellarmine. Bellarmine's actually pretty good for where they at. But
It was
They
I
are.
forgot what school that it was. It had to be like it was a smaller school too. And I was just like, damn.
yeah, it just sucks.
We had good
Like that
seats, though.
period probably was like one of the roughest periods, like as a sports fan, bro. Because like everybody's arguing with you. You ain't got no argument. well, we do got
The Cragthorpe era was pretty rough too, though.
Yeah, Hersey Miller.
Yeah, Cragthorpe was pretty rough, bro. But
That was.
It
I
wasn't-
get you.
it wasn't no Kenny
It wasn't
Payne
this. I
era,
got
bro.
you. I
Like,
got you. You right. You
I
right
think
about
any
that.
hire would have made Kenny Payne look bad, bro.
Shout out to Hersey.
Bro, I seen Master P at that game I went to. I was like, that's star power.
Yeah. You ever come across those players like online that like don't get that much like PT?
Mm-hmm.
You look on their IG, it look like they done hooped all season.
Bro, they got all
That's,
sorts
that's
of
Hersey
picks, bro.
Miller. You look on Hersey's IG and you don't watch no Louisville games. You think,
You
bro,
think
he
he's
did every
cold?
game.
It's situational though, man. You know.
Hell no.
He trying
He'll
to
get
spare
2
him. He
minutes,
trying to
bro.
spare
He'll
him
get
out.
2
He trying to
minutes.
spare him.
And
Where he at
I look
now?
on IG later on that night. He's floating through the lane, laying it up. Like, bro, you got in
Like, I
like
did
the
not
last
see
minute
that,
30, bro.
I did not see you do that.
You
in
would
the
do the
game,
same
bro.
thing.
I would have did. I don't know, man.
I would have.
He would have did it too.
You posting the pic.
I mean, if I was
definitely
if I was
posted
on,
it.
if I was on
Fact.
Hersey's like celebrity status wise, like I know that I'm his son, so I gotta, keep posting to get myself out. If I'm a regular old, college
You're not
student, and
posting
I'm
no
not getting in,
highlights.
bro. knows I'm not posting every night, like every game, bro.
Oh, okay. Every
You know what I'm
game.
saying?
Oh,
No.
It ain't like here and there. I'm gonna try to get my action shots, if I don't get no PT, but
I'm posting.
bro posts after the game like he was in for 30.
I'm throwing water on my face and everything. Make it look like I was sweating.
Keith, you got
What you about to say?
nah, I ain't about to say nothing crazy. So you doing photos, bro. When you do sports photos,
Yeah.
when the kids know that you out there to take pictures, do they like stop and look at the camera on purpose and shit, bro?
Yes, bro.
Bro, that shit's so funny. When I was shooting for Moore High School this year, the few games I was at, it's players jogging off slow, looking at the
slow
camera,
motion,
pointing,
Yeah,
like
bro.
Yeah.
jogging to the
They
huddle.
tell you too. Hey, I'm about to do this. Get me.
Yeah, one time the kicker
Don't
pressed
even do
me
it.
on the sideline.
The kicker?
The kicker, bro. He pressed me on the sideline like, "Hey, bro, can I get some pictures? You can post
He
a
need
picture of
love,
everybody
too.
else."
Yep.
I'm like, "All right, bro. I'll get you a nice little kicking pick, bro."
Yep.
Yeah, but he came out, kicked a little dud, try to slowly walk off the field. Like, bro, you
Nah, he
just
needed.
fucked up, cuz I ain't even gonna get you now.
He missed the field goal?
No, he like missed it bad, bro. It's all good though. Shout out
The
to
pressure
Brody.
was too much,
He
though.
hit,
He
he hit
looked
like
good.
30
Yeah,
yards.
the pressure
40
was
yards.
too
Bro, he
much.
was
They
trying to
could've
get that
looked
follow
good,
through pick.
Yeah. Like I think he was nervous because I told him I was about to get him right there. and
Yeah,
there.
it's the
But I just
pressure.
wanted to throw that out there because that's how athletes be, bro. When they know the camera's right there.
Yeah.
I do the same shit. I wish we had all
That's how you
this
supposed
cameraman and shit.
Yeah,
We
you
was
supposed to
out.
do
They
that.
just all of a sudden stop. They stop walking.
Yeah, your free throws is taking a little long right now, play.
It's in there just pause it.
They call a timeout, and you ain't walking to the huddle. You stop.
Now your shoes untied.
You know what I'm saying? Wiping fake sweat off your face. Stop something.
Yeah,
Hey, bro, stop.
Nah,
That's funny.
that shit's funny though, man. So, what's been some hot topics for y'all this past couple weeks, man? We ain't been here in 2 weeks. It feel good to be back in the podcast room.
It does feel good to be
facts.
back, for sure. For sure.
If y'all didn't know, me and Ray made a bet, and he lost. So my Steelers jersey will be worn by him
What was the
this
bet?
upcoming week.
What was the bet?
It's crazy, bro. The Steelers Ravens. We bet on
okay.
air last time.
You did.
I gotta send you your
did.
cash app too, fam.
Damn.
crazy.
What jersey?
I
what-
think he tried to call that out. Who'd y'all play the next week?
I wouldn't have lost.
It
no
don't
way.
matter. He
lost to the Browns?
You see how he trying to deflect?
That's
like,
crazy.
They lost to the
Shot.
Browns,
We
didn't
lost to the snow, man.
Shout out to James
y'all
Winston.
Weather
did, man.
conditions.
Shout out Jameis Winston.
Shout out James Winston.
Jameis Winston.
Single most
bro.
funniest football player ever.
The greatest football player ever.
You can't take him serious at
All
all.
right now, bro.
Can't take him
man.
serious either.
Don't do too
They
much,
one
you
and
know.
the same.
Nah.
Vandy calls like goats when they smack Atlanta teams.
Yeah.
James
That's
ain't
the
never
that's the
beat Atlanta,
standard
bro.
for him.
He the GOAT, but you don't want him on
He
Atlanta.
didn't beat y'all with the Saints? He was
No,
with the Saints? Oh, my bad.
At Tampa either. I think we might. I think.
maybe like once,
Yeah.
twice. But nah, bro, you got to go watch Jameis Florida State highlight tape, bro.
Florida State, bro. He's been
When
in
he
the.
won
He been in the league.
Bro,
how
he
long?
won Heisman and he in
How long
He
he
national
been
team.
keep, bro,
That's
he keep
crazy.
bringing
He going
up
back to Florida State.
Because,
Like,
bro,
You know how many people
he's
was
been
cold in
unfairly
college?
treated in the NFL,
Nah,
bro.
man.
Bro, he's
Nah.
low-key
He's
been
a
in
starting
the-
quarterback.
He's
He
been in
went
the
30 for
NFL
30,
longer than
bro.
he was at Florida State, bro.
He went 30 for 30.
Hey, man. When
Nah.
you play like he
What do you mean 30 for 30?
He threw 30 touchdowns, but also 30 picks.
And he threw for like 4,000 yards, bro. Look,
So
high,
what,
high
bro?
risk, high reward.
No,
Nah.
not hell no. When it comes to
Because you're not
turnover-
winning when you doing that.
Brett
Like,
Favre won. Brett Favre always was high in interceptions.
he was winning though.
James
It's different.
winning
Yeah,
that,
it's different, bro. Like you
30
losing.
is that the most in like history?
It's,
Nah, I
it's
think
close.
30
Probably-
picks is crazy.
No, it is crazy.
That's like some NCAA.
but James gets
That's
me
worse
wrong in
than
my
that,
eyes,
bro. Like
I'm always root for James.
I feel you.
That's my guy.
I root for people too, bro, but some people can do wrong, bro. 30 interceptions is crazy.
it's outrageous.
He keep talking about the game, bro. I'm like, bro, we lost because of the missed punt. Like we
Y'all
muffled
lost
the punt,
because James
bruh.
got to play in the
He
snow.
threw two. Jameis Winston threw 2 picks.
Bro,
before
it
that punt.
happens. It's football.
We had the game.
Excuses, man.
Why you-
I ain't
Why
got
y'all
no-
lose?
Cause y'all kicked 6 field goals.
Oh,
Damn.
and y'all didn't.
If you let a team kick 6 field goals, you bound to lose.
I don't know if he's supposed to lose to them if they kicking that many field
Same
goals.
shit does.
It's like they get upfield just enough to kick a field goal. That's
Nah,
it.
yeah,
They're
it's
not
the
good
Steelers.
enough to
That's
score.
their game. That's
Bruh, but we
that.
always
They're not
get
good enough to
tackled.
score. Like y'all
Right
kickers
before
should
the
have like a
touchdown.
95 Madden rating
Overall.
next year.
Bro,
Probably do.
that man was special teams player of the week
Shout-
like 3 times.
Shout out Boswell.
And what's crazy is Tucker, Ravens kicker, bro. Like he's supposed to be the GOAT. He's having his worst season of his career.
Was he?
Bro, a
he's
lot
missing?
of kickers
Yes,
been
bro.
missing,
He been
bro.
missing like
Damn.
crazy this and up until this year, bro, he had like a 95, 96,
Yeah.
like
Tucker's cold.
90 plus for sure, like field goal percentage. I was like, that's crazy. But
Who was out here missing field goals too? And then that Washington game last week when Buddy missed the extra point that would have tied the game. I was like, bruh, kickers all over the world, bro.
I'm glad that they pushed the. Y'all remember the extra point used to be on like the 1 yard line or the
Yeah.
2 yard line.
Yeah.
Like
was?
then, like I would have
Yeah,
went
it
for
used to
2
be
like
close.
every
It was-
time.
it was close.
Yeah, it was. Now it's what on the
Super
10 to
close.
15.
And they was like, then you go for 2. And it
Yeah, you could do a quarterback sneak for 2, bro. That's how close it was on the goal line.
Damn.
But ever since they moved it back,
That must have been like
several
early
years ago.
2000s.
Nah.
It was like recent? Like in the past 10 years?
Yeah, it was like past 10 for sure. I think
It
so.
was. Yeah, it was definitely
I ain't never
closer.
noticed
at that point.
Yeah, but I don't like the new kickoff.
it's
Yeah,
pointless.
it's pointless, bro. They just kick it out of bounds
He's
every
out
single
there
time.
running
bro.
the sprint.
Unless you Turpin who fumbles and then hits the B button and then take it to the house. Like, well, other than that, like, it's literally just kick, kneel. All right, let's start.
Is it
the
a
drive.
safety? What is it? What?
It's
why
a safety thing, because like on like the OG like special teams, like motherfuckers is zooming down the field, bro.
Right.
Crash outs.
So they took. That's why they
Yeah, to limit concussions and stuff.
But I don't
they
think
completely took a whole play out. To
Basically,
the
I remember
the
when I was on
kickoff team
special
can't
teams,
take
bro.
off until the ball is caught or fair
Yeah.
catch. But they look closer too, though.
It worked in the XFL because like I felt like the XFL was like they was actually like kicking it and it was in play. They wasn't just kicking it out of bounds. So it's like you still got to see stuff, but in the NFL they just booed it out of bounds.
But I just think like the football has evolved so much. Like back in the day, like kickers wasn't kicking that shit out the end zone.
They
bro.
kicking it from
like,
60.
It's not even. It ain't even just football, bro. It's just sports. Period.
Yeah.
for sure.
I think baseball needs something though. I think they need to go back on steroids.
So with
he
that,
said, yeah, he agreed to what you.
I agree. What? I was agreeing with
Well,
Keith.
look, just talking.
I was agreeing with Keith, bro.
Oh,
I wasn't agreeing with you, bro. I was agreeing with
You
Keith.
feel like they should go back on steroids?
Yeah, bro, that's what baseball was exciting. Motherfuckers was smacking the ball.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man,
I don't know about the steroid there, man. That's cheating, bro.
Mr. 3000.
nah, bro.
That's cheating. But like
Bro,
with
Barry
the
Bonds?
evolution of sports, though, do y'all think like that's made like sports in general like more exciting, or do y'all like the old school, not as athletic but more like rugged type of competition? Like, y'all think it's benefited sports or hurt it a little bit?
I think it's a mixed bag.
I think it's different these days because now it's like what determines you is good. Like everybody's skilled.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's just about how you show off your skill. So that way it open up more aspects of every game. You know, what makes you different than the rest.
Wouldn't it be like in general though?
I mean, in general, yeah. But like, okay. Trying to think of a comparison. You can take Anthony Edwards, right? Okay, versus a lot of people was hating on Tatum,
Yeah.
but that's just based off
He
aura.
said a
He
lot of
said a
people,
lot of people.
like he wasn't one of them, bro.
Like,
Bro, he was being
You could just
lame,
say I
bro.
was hating on Tatum.
I wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying? But he was being lame, though.
very.
All right.
you gotta
He
support him.
fixed it. He fixed it. He fixed his
did.
aura. He got better aura now.
He fixed his aura.
So how did he fix it?
He got more XP.
Started being original. You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, he just hooping like he been doing though. Like,
I never hated on the game. I hated on the aura.
I feel it, man.
He don't know aura.
He got his aura up.
He was trying too hard for like a
He was
iconic
trying
moment.
hard, bro, and he wasn't being original, bro.
Yeah.
Just be yourself. You won.
Yeah, Vic. What about you, man?
So
you think the evolution of sports is benefited or hurt?
I think I like he said, it's a mixed bag. Just because the skill set is higher, you know, the game's moving a lot faster, bro. Like, but like the fundamentals, sometimes they not there because it's all like, you know what I'm saying. So it is a mixed bag, bro.
I think Keith said something one time, especially like in basketball. He was like, people are just too good. Like at this point.
Yeah, man. People are good, bro. And at the same time, like, I want to say, like in the '90s, I think that was the best time in sports. You know, for me personally, like as a fan, even though I was a kid.
I was about to say, bro, the 90s was.
Yeah, the '90s was.
I also feel like people's motivation may be
The
different.
'90s actually low key was like the best times of America, if you want to me. personally.
And why?
Like, but honestly, bro, like all these athletic kids and shit right now, they are literally like the kids of like the professional athletes, like back in the '90s that we first got to witness. So
right.
That's how I feel like the motivation's different too, because it's like a lot of people like they was hooping like not only for like the love of the game, but like they was hooping because they was trying to take care of their family type shit. But now it's just like I feel like the motivation, if it's just like cool, really.
Nah,
It's
you don't
like-
think people hooping for their families?
I do.
Nah, because most of them come from bread. Like a lot of kids in the NBA right now, like they come from like bread. Not all of them, but like a good bit of them do.
Yeah, but that goes back to like AAU circuits and rankings and shit. Like sometimes these scouts and NBA scouts can tell if a kid's gonna be at the NBA when he's 12 years old, bro.
That's
So,
crazy, bro.
Yeah, for real though. Like, and kids be ranked and all that shit. And then what happens is, from the time that they 12 till they get to college or whatever, like they're taken care of regardless, whether their family's in poverty or not. If these scouts can see and these people can see that this kid has potential, they taken care of regardless. Like they actually paying families. You heard what Brandon Jennings said? He said he had a car.
So
sophomore year of college.
you think that
They
alters?
definitely get taken care of.
You think that alters they like motivation? Is that what you're saying?
I think so.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
I feel like you not really. It's like I feel like you. It almost feels like they don't really hoop just for like the love of the game, but like it's really just like cool to do because it's like they got brands now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like really creating like their own personal brand, so a lot of it is just about that.
Right.
See, but on the other end to that, like, if they already got money and they doing it, and they really go hard in it, that's because they like really want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, all this stuff is just situational, bro. But you are right. Like most of the people in the league, they're tied in some way, somehow, to either somebody who been in the league, a trainer, a coach, an uncle, something like that. You know, and it just translates that way. But
I
wouldn't
ain't mad
say
at it either though.
I wouldn't say it make them not go hard.
Yeah.
nah, I feel that too, bro. I just think that like they'll find out once they get there if they love the game or not. Because you see like players get in the NBA that had the most potential, that was ranked as high as possible. You know what I'm saying? Get to the NBA and they last good 2-3 years.
Right.
So most of these one and dones now, you know, are in the G League.
Mm-hmm.
They balling in the G League, but like some of them that's second rounds, like they been in the G League 4, 5, 6 years, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hoop dreams.
That shit crazy. But like to Vic's point though, like I think that the athleticism in sports has gotten like more entertaining, but then they have got away from like the fundamentals, bro.
Yeah.
Like fundamentals is kind of what made players as good as they were like back in the day. Like
Right.
instead of dribble 10 dribbles, you doing 2 dribbles and going straight to the rim or going to your
figure it
spot.
out.
You know
That's
what
how
I'm
I
saying?
was taught, bro. 2 dribbles to the rim, bro. That's it.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that's a mixed bag if you ask me.
You got like, for example, Javon Quinterly just retired from basketball.
Who?
Yeah.
Javon Quinterly.
Jelly fam.
This was his first year. He just was at Memphis. What, last year?
Alabama.
He retired. You said.
He's at Alabama last. What? No, he was in
He was
Memphis.
at Memphis.
You're
He went to
right.
Alabama
was
first.
First, you're right.
Yeah, he was at Memphis. But then you got people like Jaleel Okafor. He's still grinding every day. G League.
Damn, he in the G League.
Grinding, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Running that. I don't know.
Man, Jaleel Okafor, man, I thought he was gonna be like the next great big.
Yeah. Who was some of like the
Mentality.
who was some of like those players that y'all seen like coming up that didn't fully pan out in the NBA but you wish did?
Me personally, Brandon Jennings and OJ Mayo.
Yeah, big on the OJ Mayo.
I'm big on
OJ.
Brandon Jennings.
OJ Mayo was cold.
Yeah, OJ Mayo. Shout out OJ Mayo. He's still actually playing high level overseas right now. He got
He
kicked
got
out
to.
for smoking weed, and now weed is illegal
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
NBA.
he got banned for weed?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know it
bruh.
said substance. I thought he was taking something.
No, it was
Nah,
weed.
it was just weed.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nah, but OJ Mayo was cold.
Who do y'all? Who's y'all's?
Nah, I'm gonna put OJ at the top because he was just getting started. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah,
Looking at it.
but nah, yeah, that's probably gonna be my.
He's at the top of mine too though.
Oh no, see now I gotta think of somebody else.
He's at the top of mine. Brandon Jennings is also up there too. Trying to think.
I'm gonna throw out Austin Rivers because Austin Rivers was cold at Winter
Austin
Park.
Rivers.
Yeah, it's one of the best high school
Bro.
mixtapes ever.
Fire.
Let's talk about Seventh Woods. Oh, he was gonna be that.
Until college.
He ain't even make it.
Damn.
He went to North Carolina, didn't he?
I'm talking about he went to college, yeah.
He didn't
I'm
get
talking
drafted?
about. I don't think he got drafted.
That's crazy. Another player
if
that
he
did.
did,
Y'all remember Trayvon Duval? That played at Duke?
Yeah.
He was like the number one player in the nation, like in high school, the number one overall recruit, bro. Went to Duke, averaged like 14 and 8 assists, some shit like that, something crazy. Did not get drafted.
Damn.
One and done. Did not get drafted at all.
He played though.
That's how you know the NBA is
played
hard,
what?
though.
He was on
It's a
two
lot
teams.
of players in it.
I don't remember him in the
He
NBA
for
jersey.
He for
Summer
sure
league?
played for the Rockets.
Summer league.
He had a few like regular season. Like he was in there as a backup for a little while. He had a few good games, but then after that it was over with.
Well, I stand corrected then. Now,
Yeah.
as far as another, it's still sports. What do y'all think about the Jake Paul and Tyson fight? Do y'all think that was organic, rigged? What's your opinions on that?
Bro, that was a professional wrestling fight.
What's that mean?
Basically, it's just like, it was really all just to make money, for real. Everybody get paid. Cause if you look at a lot of Jake Paul's fights, bro, and the way that it's kind of like sold to you, it's sold to you like Jake Paul is always gonna be the bad guy in a sense, and then he's gonna fight somebody that has a name that's gonna draw interest. So once he draws you in, it's just like, bro, y'all really just here to either see this guy potentially beat me up. You know what I'm saying? Which is essentially what wrestling is. You know what I'm saying? You want to see the good guy beat the bad guy up. In a sense, Jake Paul is the bad guy. At the end of the day, put on a good show. Everybody gets paid. Everybody's happy.
So you feel like they just selling the story every
Yeah.
time?
I ain't mad at
What
it.
you think, Vic?
I feel the same way. I don't know. I didn't want to see Tyson like that though, bro.
With his
You feel me?
ass
just
out?
for the
Like what?
pause, bro.
like what for
It's crazy.
bro?
This
Becky
was on
is
your
crazy,
mind?
bro.
Crazy.
He couldn't wait to
bro.
say that. He was like,
Holding
ass
that
out.
one in, wasn't
That's
it?
crazy. That's crazy.
Now, what do you mean you didn't want to see him like that though?
Just I don't know. Like I feel like leading up to the fight, they posted all these clips of him going hard in the gym. You feel me? He had all
Like
the
training.
stamina in the world, bro. And then he got in there. You feel me? So it was tough for me to see that, bro. But I mean, he got paid.
Yeah, bro.
He
That's what I'm
got
saying.
Glove.
I ain't
Paid
never.
20
Have y'all
million.
ever seen him bite his glove like that?
He was holding back, bro.
Bro, like
That's what you think that.
what
Have
do
y'all
you-
ever seen
what
him
do you
do that
think,
though?
Keith, as far as like
Bro,
the fight
this
in
man
general?
was in debt, fool.
Yeah,
He was in
Yeah.
debt.
He needed
23
that.
He
million.
needed that. That's exactly the amount he needed.
And what's crazy about that is they said that like
Is
in
that
the
fact or you just? Is that fact?
No, he was in debt.
That's like out
Yeah,
in
he
the
was
public.
definitely there.
He
I
was
think it
in
was
debt.
like
I seen
23.
something that said he was like in debt like 23 mil or some shit like that.
Damn.
But the thing is, like, I think now don't quote me on this. It said that like if he lost, he would have made more than he would have if he would have won the fight.
Yeah.
So it's like they already had their contract in place of how much who was gonna make it. It wasn't depending on who won or lost. Because like in boxing, like real boxing, like Gervonta Davis, if he loses, he's not gonna get paid as much if
Right.
he loses.
Right,
You know,
right.
compared. So it don't make sense. Like in boxing, the winner always makes the most.
Right.
But in this case, he was gonna make more if he lose. So I think that was kind of.
So it was
kinda
scripted. It
fucked
was
up.
scripted.
And
Basically.
honestly, man, like Vic said, man, I didn't want to see him like that either. I thought that he was gonna catch a motherfucking seizure out there where he was shaking.
bro, I was concerned.
He was holding back
he
his
was on-
punches. I'm like, his legs was like noodle legs before he even got hit. I said, what the fuck is going on? He's
Yeah,
top
I
heavy,
ain't want
but he shouldn't be.
I didn't want to see him like
You know
that.
what I'm saying? He
bro.
shouldn't be like noodle leg like that, bro.
It's all marketing, man.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it though.
I don't
I'm
know.
not mad at it. I just don't like the fact that he feels like he beat a legend. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right. It's one of
he
the
could say he beat Mike Tyson in boxing for the
culturally,
rest of
bro.
his
That's
life.
an L for us.
They letting him manipulate
Low
that.
key.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But at the same time, I do respect Jake Paul as well.
I do.
I respect him for the fact that he could have did Tyson worse than what he did.
You think so?
I think so.
Hmm.
Like when he hit him a few times, them last little couple rounds, he could have knocked Tyson out anytime he wanted to, bro. Like he even held back on like one of the punches. And I think like in the press conference afterwards, he said he didn't go full fledged like he wanted to. After Tyson slapped him, he didn't want to go full fledged in them last rounds out of respect for him. You know what I'm saying? So
I got you.
It's like, okay, you beat him, but I'm glad you didn't try to beat the shit out of him,
Right.
like you probably could have.
Would y'all want to see like Jake Paul like fight like a legit boxer though?
I want to see a real fight, bro.
Like not an expedition, like a real like.
I want to see a real fight, a real fighter.
Expedition.
Exhibition. My
Exhibition.
bad.
It's good. Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Got a truck, don't it?
Oh man, I agree with y'all, man. I think it was rigged from the get go. And me personally, I'm not buying pay-per-view for that shit no more. It was on Netflix, but the previous ones was on.
You're not buying
DVD.
pay-per-view. You're not buying anything from Netflix no more.
No, like that fight was free on Netflix,
Right.
but the previous ones before that's like pay-per-view, right?
Yeah.
I'm not paying for a Jake Paul fight.
What do y'all think Netflix got out of the whole situation?
Bro, Netflix is up.
They up.
Netflix is up, bro.
They better get their shit together though.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that live shit.
That
was,
live shit kept cutting off. I had to watch the fucking fight on my phone.
Had to watch
Like
the
it
replay.
wasn't working
Yeah.
on no TVs, bro.
I don't know if they expected that many viewers to be
I
on
think
that
they
stuff.
have
It
to.
was
Another
their first
thing.
time
I
doing it,
Yeah.
and basically almost the country was watching.
The world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
I don't think it'll happen again. I don't think they'll be buffering and shit.
No,
Yeah,
but
So
I
they're
think
about
they're
to
gonna
get
have
all
more.
of they're about to get all of like WWE's content too.
That's
They're
what
about
I'm
to
saying,
start showing all their pay-per-views, all their weekly shows and stuff like that. So I'm curious to see if obviously it's not going to be as many people tuned in because I think it was like 60 something million people that like actually like tuned in.
All at once is crazy.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be
It's
like
probably really more
that
than that.
much, but I'm curious to see if they fixed it.
I think they will.
I think they was holding back on like they probably had like extra service because when the fight started between them, mine started working. I was like, oh yeah, I just was holding
Alright.
back the service and using all the strength.
Nah, I was trying the whole fight, bro. And the crazy thing though is like I would literally click on the fight, it wouldn't work. I back out and click on the movie right up under the fight, and it
It'll
came
work.
on perfectly. Like
Yeah, it was the same for me.
Yeah,
so, it was
because
just the
live.
fight. It wasn't all of Netflix.
Did y'all watch the girls fight like before?
Oh my god,
That was the best fight.
Yeah, nah, they was going at it.
They go,
I
bro.
I
They
think that
all,
one. I think that one
Shorty got
short-
rigged though.
Yeah, I
Shorty
think that one
got-
girl
she
she
got
kept
cheated.
leading
she
with
should've
her
won.
head and shit.
She was
Head
like,
butting her.
I wouldn't even take a rematch with you because that was already a rematch.
yeah.
But did you see her trainer after the fight? Like he hopped on the mic and was like, "They're known for this. They're known for headbutting her last 3 fights. She headbutted and split an opponent. We warned the refs that this would happen." I'm like, damn, how do they keep letting that happen? Like, how does the say last 3 fights a person gets split from an incidental headbutt?
You got to catch her outside.
She's,
at this
yeah,
point.
she's selling tickets.
Yeah.
It's crazy that she won and she lost points for headbutting during the
Yeah,
fight.
So I seen the female that lost. I seen her pretty much on post the stats. She hit 40% more of her shots than her, landed more shots, percentage was higher, threw more shots, won most rounds and still lost. And old girl got points taken away for the headbutt. Like you really beat her in the fight and points got taken away and you still lost. Like that's super crazy. But
It
can't
is.
nothing happen about it because of the type of stage that it was on. I don't
Right.
think it was like a legit, even though that was a legit boxing.
Yeah.
But I don't think that was like
like
that was part of the event. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying. So I don't think there was no accountability on the refs end or the judges.
That's tough too, because it was a good fight. Regardless of all of that, it was still a good
definitely
fight.
was a
Cause she got heart, man. They asked her that she wanted to stop when that shit first started leaking. She was like, "Nah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't have stopped either if I felt like I was beating her ass."
at all. And I'm on Netflix doing it. Nah,
Rocking that shit.
Shit's crazy. So let's just change categories for a second, man. I know that's been a hot topic all week, for the last 2 weeks maybe. But I do want to touch on Drake, Kendrick. My first question for you all is have y'all listened to Kendrick's new album?
Fire.
yep.
Yeah.
What would y'all get that out of 10? Just overall.
Yeah, it's a cool it's a cool 8. I give it an 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 8.
I give it a 8.5.
That's cool. I give it a 8.5 too. Just off the fact that I like half of the songs on there. But I don't dislike none of them, but I absolutely love 6 of them. I love the Luther. I love the Squabble Up, obviously. I like the TV Off. Was it Blue Dodger? The motherfucker Go Hard. The Heart Part 6. Probably I literally got that shit on like repeat game. Heart Part 6. And the Reincarnated. I like that track just because I like the little Tupac flow type shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think it's a complete project, and it just seems like it's like a project to, hey, I'm gonna just throw this out here just because I'm still relevant right now. I'm gonna just throw y'all a little something I got. I don't think it was like a big drop for him because it wasn't a rollout. You get what I'm saying? Like, do y'all feel like an album like that should have had a rollout, or was it?
Well, you know, rollouts. Yeah, I don't know if legends are doing rollouts no more, or like those at that caliber are doing rollouts anymore. Like they just dropping.
Yeah, Beyonce.
I could be wrong, but
You ain't.
I think Kendrick just the type to do something like that, to just drop. But also, it's all, I don't know, I be looking at business standpoint. He needs something else other than Not Like Us for the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
right,
for sure.
right,
So
right.
I mean, he still got his old hits,
It's
but
halfway through the season.
you're right.
And you gonna drop,
Me personally, I
Oh.
think he's gonna drop something else right before. That's just my. I could be wrong.
Where do
That's just what I
y'all,
think is gonna happen.
Where do y'all rank it amongst like Kendrick albums?
I give it top 5, just off the fact that he's stepping out of his lane, like with the style of music, like them faster Cali beats. Like he's not used to hopping on them up tempo Cali type beats. Maybe here and there, like every song that from the past in his albums is more like conscious. So it's like headphone music to me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm working out, if I'm riding by myself, if I'm just chilling, relaxing, that's the type of music I listen to. Now I just feel like this album, I could throw this on at a party and it'd be straight. The 6 songs I named at least, I feel like it can rock in any setting. So I put it up there. I don't think it's better than To a Pimp Butterfly or Good Kid, Mad City.
You think it's better than the Damn though?
See,
I don't. I love Damn.
Damn
that's
was
my favorite.
Damn was
I
hard.
said top 5 shit.
Yeah.
It probably ain't better than the Damn.
Damn was hard. It's probably 4th on the list for
we
me.
put it at 4.
It's a dope body of work, though.
It is.
That's
It
one
is.
thing I can always appreciate about like Kendrick. Like it's always art within the art when it comes to his music, and I can always appreciate that. Like one of my favorite things about Damn is that like if you listen to it one way, it tells one story, and then if you listen to it the other way, it tells another story. I always thought that was fire. I love Good Kid, Mad City. I love the story that album told. Like Kendrick is cold, bro.
Did it meet y'all's expectations? Since he,
I
you
mean,
know, he
I
been on
didn't
a
have no
hiatus.
expectations because I didn't know it was coming.
Honestly, man, I think it
Just after
exceeded-
the Drake situation, just after
It
all of
exceeded
that.
my
Oh, yeah.
expectation for the simple fact that I'm like, all right, Kendrick, I know you got Not Like Us, so you're gonna have to come with that same energy.
You
Player.
got- that's
like
the-
you can't. I don't
That's
want
the
you to go back
standard
to the,
or above. Yeah.
yeah. So it's like the way that I listened to Not Like Us, not like when it first came out. It's like, hey, at least give me a couple of tracks where I could keep spinning the block on
Right,
those.
right,
He
right.
Gave me more than a couple actually.
Yeah.
So hell yeah. So fast forward, man. What do y'all think about Drake's fucking suing his own record label that Kendrick is a part of? Like,
Shit kind of
what's your
corny.
perspective on that?
Shit kind of corny. If you ask me.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out what the purpose is. If y'all under the same record label, you suing the record label does what?
That's a great point.
That's a great question. Like,
What comes out of that?
So I'm just confused on that.
I mean,
you
I
know.
feel like he's suing for defamation of like character more so. I seen something today that came out new out of it. He actually got 2 lawsuits now on it. So he got the one lawsuit. The first lawsuit is really him suing them for boosting Kendrick Lamar's numbers and output, right?
they be saying Drake be
So
doing
they said
the
that
same shit.
he pretty much stopped playing like his diss records. They stopped like advertising and pushing out his diss records toward Kendrick. But when Not Like Us went viral like it did, it's like they're pushing that as a record label, as you should though.
They're a
right?
business, bro.
Because Kendrick is their artist too, as you
Right.
should. So the second lawsuit actually has defamation of character, where he calls him a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? And says that about the underage girls and Not Like Us. So he now got 2 lawsuits out on his record label. One is for Not Like Us, and one's literally for the lyrics of Not Like Us.
I mean, I think the defamation one, I'm like, okay, I can probably understand that more. Because I mean, I can, because that's some wild accusations to throw on somebody's name. So it's just like I can't be mad at that. But the whole like inflating the numbers thing, I'm like, all right, that's kind of corny, bro. Because people say Drake do the same shit.
It's the music industry, bro. They all
Yeah.
they
I don't know.
all-
I did see something where they was like, they did the same thing to Michael Jackson, same label. Like, you feel me? When he wasn't, meeting their standards, they didn't like what he was doing. Called him a pedo. I mean,
The label didn't call him that.
I mean, he
though.
actually. Anyway, we ain't talking about that.
Yeah, Mike,
We ain't talking about that.
But my thing is like he
It's a little corny.
he did like damn near the same shit to Meek Mill, bro. You know what I'm saying? When they was beefing, like not as the defamation of character, but when they was beefing, like they literally, you didn't hear Meek Mill's music at all. Like he
Meek Mill
barely
didn't
started
drop
dropping
nothing.
because his drops wasn't gaining as much attention
Right.
as they was before the
right.
Drake beef, right? He even broke up him and Nicki Minaj on some shit. You know what I'm
Bro.
saying? Like he basically like diminished like Meek Mill to the point to where they playing back to back at the Philadelphia Eagles game and the Sixers game. Like you dissing the hometown hero. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no big hula about that. And then Drake, like honestly, you kind of had some disses yourself, bro. Talking about this nigga's kids, talking about
That's
you
what
feel
I'm
me,
saying,
his
bro.
best friends, his wife ain't following him. His best friend. His best friend's really his kid's dad, and
Right.
all types of shit. Like he beat on his
Yeah.
wife, and
Right. These
Like
are wild
you-
allegations too, bro.
like you wilding yourself, bro.
Right.
But you kind of just lost that match, and I think we've got to the point to where he realized, bro, that he's not like the catch no more, right? Because he hasn't had like a single as a hit in a long time.
Drake's
And I
still
don't think
a
that
hit maker, bro.
anticipation's
I'm
gonna.
about to say Drake. He
Drake's-
definitely had some recent hits.
Drake's still
Features.
top. He's
Features.
still
Nah,
No, like
Features,
his actual
bro.
songs,
he just
like,
was dropping.
yeah.
When?
then all
He
of a
literally
sudden-
dropped like
Bro,
3
literally-
albums the past 3 years.
He was
No,
dropping.
I'm talking about like after like a single. What single of Drake's has been like top Billboard in like the last couple of years? Like just Drake, not somebody featuring Drake. Like just Drake.
You can probably name like a
Yeah,
few
you can
songs
name a
off
few,
of.
bro. He dropped like 3 albums.
Yeah, he dropped literally like 3 albums.
Yeah, but y'all can't even name it.
I get what you
Bro,
saying,
like-
bro. What you saying is that he ain't never really been not that guy.
Yeah, he has.
So now he's like, especially after this album drop, he's really like not that guy right now. Like I feel like that album really just like pushed,
Yeah, so
like, it
I
pushed
think
him in the corner.
I think the beef in general kind of diminished the anticipation of what Drake has to drop. You get what I'm saying? Because he dropped all the little files with a whole lot of songs.
right.
How many of those do y'all hear on the radio?
Those aren't radio songs though.
It don't matter. You dropped a lot of them. Like
You
it
right,
was a release.
But-
yeah,
but
but
it's
you
not-
can't
it's
you
not
can't put
this-
them on the radio
you
because
can't put those
it's
on
leaked
radio.
audio.
How many songs do you listen to off that?
I
Off the
still
60
listen to
gigs?
them.
Yeah,
I ain't even really tuned into none of the videos.
my
or
point.
nothing.
My point. What about you?
I mean, I listen to it from time to
Can
time.
you name a song on 60 gigs?
Yes, cardiac rhythm, the housekeeper one, the No Face. Like I listen to Drake. Like so, it's just, and I listen to Kendrick. So like I listen to music.
I just don't think the anticipation for like Drake drops and singles is ever going to be the same.
Okay, well if we're gonna talk about that, let's talk about J. Cole.
Hey man, J. Cole just dropped Friday Night Lights, man. And
Yeah.
I'm happy.
I was just listening to it on the way here.
That makes my heart smile.
What you mean that he dropped it? He dropped it
Like he it's
Yeah,
on he
it's
got all
on
the
Apple
he got it on. Okay,
he
okay.
got all of it clear.
That's a
so now
classic.
it's on
Yeah, it's streaming now.
That's a classic.
yeah, this fire.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Not for sure though. But all that Drake stuff, it just makes me look at dude different. Like I still will listen to him. He still makes really, really good music. But I kind of think like, hey, you just lost this battle. Let's just go back to the drawing board and reinvent instead of like basically like crying about it, bro.
Do you think all of Young Money gets involved with the? Do y'all think that?
Nah,
Like Wayne, you don't see Wayne jumping in it?
Nah.
No. Nicki, none of them.
We told you Wayne holding on to them dreads.
Yeah, he got other things he need to worry about.
Nicki could care less.
No, I would see if they. That's a great question, by the way. But I would see if they was. I would understand if they was still rocking together like they was. But I feel like once Drake got on a certain pedestal, it was like, okay, I'm.
You don't
here
even think
now.
they close? Like you don't think?
No,
surprised
I
you
think
never-
they
you never
are,
got like a
but
Drake and
I
Wayne
I don't think they
project.
cool enough to hop in the beef no more.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm surprised we never got a Drake and Wayne project.
that would be pressure though.
Yeah.
Still though, I think that was
Drake
still.
did
been
crack his
ideal,
girl
You know,
while he was
that's
locked up.
real
Yeah, I don't
smart.
know that.
Shout out to Dolph.
I don't.
Shout out to who?
Shout out to Dolph and Key Glock, man.
Why?
Dumb and Dumber.
All right.
Yeah, it's a nice album, but
I'm just talking about the idea.
oh yeah.
And it's too. It's
Like
just
Starlito, Don Tripp, they had a nice little run.
Speaking of that, where do they rank in your top duos? I want to know.
who? Wayne and Drake.
Trip and Lito.
Tripp and Lito,
Yeah.
they just had a time.
Hold on, time out. You don't know who?
I don't.
You don't know who Don Tripp and Starlito is?
Kills me, bro. I swear he not from the South. No.
That's crazy.
So you have no clue who they are, like not even a small bit of clue.
Not a snippet. Not a.
We gotta put you on game.
That's
Outtakes.
tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
So
Okay, but
Mental warfare.
nothing. He
damn,
got, he
damn,
got
you really
nothing.
don't know who Starlito and Don
He
Tripp
really
is?
don't,
He
man.
got
You're gonna have
nothing.
to turn him on, fellas. But honestly, man, they top three on duos to me. You know what I'm saying? Just because of that time. You know what I'm saying? Not because of like what they doing now or the longevity, but that time that they were dropping Step Brothers, bro. Like as a teenager, bro, that shit had me in the headlock, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody.
And I was listening to Don Tripp's album. I felt like Don Tripp was
He was on
one of the most
he was
underrated.
On fire. He was going crazy around. that
Yeah,
time.
he's one of the
Both
most
them.
underrated
Thanks.
MCs.
He's
ever,
still
bro.
dropping,
Yeah,
bro.
and it was a period where he didn't drop for like 2-3 years, bro. And I
Mm-hmm.
just kind of fell out of like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So who? Okay, so they.
What they in yours?
I'm gonna go 2. No, I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go 3 or 4 interchangeably though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the other two?
That was it.
Probably Outkast. I'm gonna go
Outkast is
Outkast.
my one, too.
Yeah, Outkast is definitely my top duo.
Yeah.
And then I like Outkast, Method Man and Redman, even though they weren't really like a group, but
They
had
were
some
though. They
hits
were
together.
kind of
That
yeah.
Rockwell
They
was
was,
cold.
They did a movie together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
legend. Yeah, Method Man, Redman. And then Lito, can't think of too many off the muscle, but
yeah.
Yin Yang Twins always had some bops
yeah.
back in the day. Hey, bruh.
The Yin Yang
them
Twins.
school homecoming
Wow.
parties
That's an
used to be fun
Atlanta
as hell,
answer
bro.
right there.
Yin
I
Yang
feel
Twins
it.
is still out here performing.
They
almost
are.
every weekend.
They just
too.
had a concert.
You went.
Nah,
You went.
nah, I ain't pop out, man.
What's the last
okay.
concert y'all went to?
I ain't never been to a concert.
You know, I ain't never been to one either, bro.
I went to Gazebo. So I saw SZA. I saw Rich Homie Coin. That was the last time, or the second to last time he performed before he died.
Yeah,
R.A.P.
rest in peace to Rich Homie.
It was cool out there, bro. They canceled the second day, but I honestly ain't want to see nobody the second day but V's and Jack.
Yeah.
So
That's what's up, man. We actually had a DJ from here, DJ Fresh from Louisville. He was Rich Homie's personal DJ for over 10 years. So Rich Homie actually did a couple shows here, like 2014, 15-ish. And DJ Fresh actually started setting up shop in Cincinnati. And Rich Homie was in and out of Cincinnati like crazy, like hella concerts. So I've seen Rich Homie twice. One while I was in college and one when I was after college. But
you know who a good performer?
who?
Larry June.
I
Larry
like
was
Larry.
pretty
I
fire.
like
June
Larry
had the
June.
energy in there, and I ain't never seen him perform before. So I'm like, I didn't know you had this type of.
Yeah, I had a couple homies go
personality
to one of his concerts before they out.
Yeah, I
They
messed
big
with
on
him.
him.
He be on some fly stuff, man.
Yeah.
So as far as like concerts though, like who would be your ideal first concert?
Kanye or Chris Brown.
Okay. What about you, Vic?
I don't know. I don't know yet. Probably Kendrick. I would want to see Kendrick for sure,
Yeah.
just because of the energy he's on right now.
Yeah, he's gonna put on damn play and everything. Like,
yeah.
hell yeah.
Who would you want to see?
The next person I would want to see, man, honestly, be somebody that turned the whole motherfucking place upside down. Like, I would probably want to go see like Kendrick or maybe like one of these Detroit rappers. I'd like to go see Kodak for sure. I think he'd be a good performer. But
Oh no.
I think it'd be funny. What y'all said after that Kai stream?
Hey, bro.
It's crazy to be off that many drugs and still be functionable. Like,
That man was not functionable.
no, I'm saying like he on a day to day, like he still probably like performs
when
here.
he need to be serious. He gonna he gonna perform.
Yeah.
I want to see Thug though.
Yeah, I would not.
That
want
would
to
be
see a
that would be
Kodak concert.
I wanna see
crazy.
Thug
That would be a crazy
wherever
first.
he
would be
had it at.
crazy.
I'm pulling up.
That would be crazy.
No, I feel that, man. So we need to do two things this year, within the next 12 months. We need to put Bandy on Starlito and Don Trip.
That's within the next week, bro. That,
Nah, for sure, in a couple of days.
Yeah.
And then also we need to find a concert, man, to hit up, man. I like
for
to
sure.
go to a concert for you all's first concert.
Y'all like Rod Wave?
I'm alright, bro.
Yeah, I'm
I ain't
cool.
even gonna
Y'all
hold
cool
you.
on Rod Wave?
Yeah. Now, shout out Rod Wave. It's not like you a bad artist.
not personal.
You know what I'm saying? It's not personal. It's just like, bro, like I don't want to feel like hearing that.
Yo,
sad shit
vibe,
all the
yeah,
time.
the vibe.
Yeah, I feel
Not a
you.
whole concert.
I ain't
I
never
can't-
been to a Rod Wave concert, but I heard they be jumping.
They
I
do,
can't even
bro.
listen to a whole Broadway album, bro.
Like I
He
think
got a
his-
couple of songs, bro, but just
I think like the album before last, bro. Like the first song of the whole album was like, "Do you feel like it's never really worth it, or do you sometimes feel like not living?" I'm like, hell no, cut
the
this
first.
shit
It's the
off.
first
Somebody
one.
said
First
he,
song, bro.
bro. Somebody said he the hood Ruben stuttered, bro.
Oh, man,
He
that's
be killing me
crazy.
because he really be happy.
But nah, his music be sad as shit though.
I don't know him like that, but you know, it be seeming like.
But the thing is,
I
I
don't know him
respect
like
him though. I respect him though, because he taps into a lane a lot of people don't tap into,
He
as
do.
far as like mental health and
He said some real
depression. You know what I'm saying? Like
He do.
he's some little kid's getaway. He's some teenager's getaway. You know what I'm saying? Even
Right.
if he's telling somebody else's story and not even his, it's relatable to people that has like
Right.
mental problems and depressed or feel down on themselves. So I feel it. I'm just not one of them people, gang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't listen to the. I can't
Got a
listen to
few
that. all
songs
day.
on the playlist.
Yeah.
Few songs on the playlist, man.
His features is crazy too. You know,
The
him and Lil
yeah,
Durk, they fit in hand like gloves.
The features are hard. The features are hard.
you know what I'm
Dirt.
saying? Yeah, free,
Free
dirt,
Dirt.
man.
Free
Shit's
Dirt.
Wild.
What y'all think about that?
I mean, ain't too much to think, man. You done heard the songs.
Yeah.
He
Man,
said, "Got location, go." And he told everybody in the world he knew the location and he told his people to go. Now he's locked up for it.
It's just a lot, bro. We just got Thug. We just got Thug back. Everybody processing that, but
No, I hope he beats it though, man. But I don't have too much thought on that. And murder for hire is pretty serious, so
it is.
maybe he could beat it. I hope he does because he makes legendary music to me. Like he's gotten to my top 10 within the last couple of years alone. You know what I'm saying? So free Dirk, man. What do you think about it?
I feel like I'm proud of his evolution, but I feel like Chicago needs him free, bro. I feel like a lot of the things, like the whole vibe of Chicago, has changed a little bit since Dirk's been on his run.
More positive?
Definitely more positive for sure. So I feel like not that they need him solely, but I feel like he's a big influence in Chicago.
Yeah.
So I feel like they need him free, bro. You know what I'm saying? He is a big voice in Chicago. So
Yeah. I agree with that, man. They need somebody, right? Because it's a lot of like you got your Commons, you got your Kanye's, you got your I'm saying,
you right.
I'm saying like just from
sorry.
He's
just
a
from
YN, bro.
Chicago,
He's a
bro. Like
YN.
not
bro,
in the
Common has
same.
never been hard.
No, I'm not saying he's hard, bro. I'm basically saying like You got
Bro, hold on,
got-
though, because you can't disrespect Common, though, because
Sorry, it's not my era. I don't care.
he's a
I
white,
feel
yeah, he's
you.
a white. Yeah,
But I'm not saying in the sense of like comparing how
Bro,
hard
you
the
don't
music
fuck with
is.
Common?
he said Common has
Bro,
never
what?
been hard.
Hey, you see, he started acting. He kept it going.
I just think it's more so that Dirk was like in the inner city. He's a part of that drill era. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists that's famous that's from Chicago, they're not in the trenches like Dirk was. You know what I'm saying? They don't have homies that are literally like in a war for a decade. You get what I'm saying? So I think, like Vic said, they probably do need him because they don't have that one artist like from the trenches outside of Chief Keef, who's no longer in Chicago. He's no longer an influence to Chicago more so. I think that they need him too, for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just sad. Like you said, we just got Thug back, so it's just sad to see the rappers keep going down, bro. Y'all feel like there's a target or anything? You feel like it's a target on rappers, bro?
I just think that they doing the shit that they rap about. Whereas like back then, it's just like they was either they was rapping about shit that they did, as opposed to they wasn't in the midst of it.
You saying that they saying too much?
Yeah.
Basically, I feel you. They telling on themselves.
I feel like
Free
they got
Shiesty.
more access. Yeah, Free Shiesty. You know, he's
Really doing it.
he's really a goon too. Free Shiesty. But man, I think honestly, bro, like it depends on like. So like earlier we talked about like the evolution of sports, right? Mm-hmm. It's been an evolution in fucking music too, as far as like what happens in the raps. Like
I think rap is too commercial.
man, that shit's real, bro. Like it's commercial, but that shit really be happening. Like just say like in the night, I'll keep saying the fucking 90s. Back then, bro, like they rapping about positivity. You had Tribe Called Quest, you had Wu-Tang.
Like
you know
conscious
what I'm saying?
rap.
You had more conscious rapper, like spread knowledge and like putting people on, bro. Like it's a rapper called Roz Cause that'll tell you like a 20-something minute song about knowledge. You know what I'm saying? About world knowledge. Yeah. And I just think that transition, like right around our peak, right around like, you know, soon as the little trap music and shit started. And I think like we got more access to guns now, you know.
I think one of the biggest things, like to your point, especially like just from an overall, I think there was more variety, especially like in the 90s and like early 2000s, and even a little bit going into the 2010s. There was more variety. Like you had like your Tribe Called Quest, you had your Kanye's, you had your 50 Cents, you had your artists that did the pop shit too. So it was a little bit of variety in the music that you was able to consume. But now I feel like it's just one sole thing.
They pushing one message.
Like, there's one message being pushed as opposed to you really got to like look for that other variety.
Yeah. But if you break it down a little deeper than that, bro, honestly, it's these record labels that's signing these young thugs. Not young
facts.
thug, but the kids, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So they gonna sign, you know, your NBA young boys, your Kodaks, your motherfucking your Pooh Shiesties, like just because they don't think that these kids are gonna live that long, right?
No,
So
facts.
you got kids that's in the streets that's literally risking their lives and talking about dead ops and this and that. I don't think that your lifespan is gonna be that long, player. So I'm gonna give you this quick $3 million, right? And if
And
you do
double
die
up
in the
real quick,
streets,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We gonna get all that back plus more. Like just for example, like look at Gucci Mane. He just tried to
I was about to say Gucci.
tap in on Gucci's real quick.
R.A.P. Scar. R.A.P. Enchanting.
Nah.
Shiesty in jail. Fu in jail.
And he dropped everybody else.
Dropped everybody.
You
You
feel
had
like-
one person left. You dropped him.
You know what I'm saying? And then the next day you online saying I'm looking for new artists. Like
They got
Gucci Mane like is a perfect example of how these labels is thinking, right?
Nah, facts.
They know for a fact that, hey, we know that this kid's not gonna live that long. He's rapping about this, he's rapping about that. There's just a matter of time. So I think that evolution, that whole aspect of they pushing the agenda of trap and street, I think that's the biggest difference to me.
Nah, that's what they 100% doing.
Yeah. So
But yeah, man.
my question, I got a question of the day. Gonna have to wrap this up pretty soon. It's looking like my question of the day is if you're an individual that has goals and you can see yourself taking each step like toward that goal and accomplishing that goal, like literally visualizing it, step by step. what do you think would be the most thing that holds you back from taking those steps to reach any goal that you want to, especially if you could see yourself taking those small steps?
Like, what would be like? What can you see being your obstacle?
Yeah, like what would be your biggest obstacle if you know that your goals are in reach, and if you take each step that you visualize, you can reach that?
I'll be honest, one of the biggest ones is having the fear of actually achieving that goal, if it's big enough. You know what I'm saying? Then, of course, you got your procrastinations and things like that. But a lot of times, bro, it'd be a fear of accomplishing it. If it's a big enough goal, bro, it takes a lot, it requires a lot, but you also gonna receive a lot. And that you got to be prepared for that as well. So a lot of times, bro, you psych yourself out, you know what I'm saying? Or that will cause procrastination, bro. So that's what it, for me.
Yeah, what's up, Keith?
Yeah, I was gonna say the hardest thing to do is to actually start. You know, to actually do it. A lot of people realize once you get up and actually do it, you feel me, it's way easier than you thought it would be. You just had to get started on it. And then another thing is like consistency, because everybody feel contempt. Like if I say I'm going to the gym 3 times a week for 2 weeks straight, if I get to that last day and I'm like, I done already done all these other days, I could take a day off.
Yeah,
Instead of just going hard and finishing. So it's just like, I don't know, I saw that a lot in basketball too. Like, you know, you got your teammates who don't want to run, don't want to, or just get it over with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Consistency.
and then when you get in the game, all the stuff that you was harping on, you was mad at, you doing it in the game without trying to. You know what I'm saying? Because you put that work in.
Yeah.
You got yourself to that point. So.
What's your thoughts, Bandy?
I think kind of piggybacking off of what Vic said, it's really just sometimes like that fear of like succeeding, because it's like you don't know. It's one thing to. It's different when you gotta mentally prepare to be successful, because that's a whole nother ball game. And a lot of people, like, they become successful, they achieve everything they want to achieve, but they don't necessarily know how to handle that success.
Right.
And then a lot of times you see them like they'll have this huge peak and then they come crashing down. So sometimes it's just like the fear of getting there and like that and maintaining it too. So I think that's for me kind of picking, like I said, picking up what he said. It's just sometimes it's just that fear of actually getting there and being able to maintain it. Because it's like once you get there, then it's just like, okay, I got here. Now what?
Yeah. So those are a lot of great answers. I agree with all y'all. I had consistency, the fear of success, and like you said, like the next steps after. Me, I think all those work in one, but I also think it's about relationships as well, right? You could take each step that you want to. You could visualize each step, but it's also going to be people in place that has to help you along the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you could think you could do it on your own, but everybody needs somebody, right? Sometimes it's about who you know rather than what you know. And I think like some people that have that selfishness of like, hey, I can do all this on my own, I think sometimes that could be a roadblock for some people.
For sure.
Not all people, for sure. So I think a big thing in success is definitely not having that first success, consistency, you know what I'm saying? And basically the relationships and figuring out what's next. That's a great answer. I appreciate it.
That's a good question. I like that question.
I
like that one.
I could really like speak on that, bro, because I was the only child. You feel me? Until 11th grade year of high school. So, like, I still to this day have that mentality. Like, I'm not finna ask nobody.
Yeah.
Like, if something happened, I'm gonna figure out how to handle it by myself. But whole time it's like, you need people. You know what I'm saying? You can't do everything by yourself. Nobody can do everything by themselves.
Nah.
So,
for sure.
just like this right here.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks.
So if you out there, man, and you have, you know, goals in sight, you know, use as much resources as you can. Definitely don't be scared to take that leap. Stay consistent in what you do and always figure out what the next step is. I think you should always think ahead as well. So do y'all have anything to add? Because I think this is a great episode. Me personally. I think it's been great.
I guess I'll do the motivational quote for today. We're gonna close out with this, man. Life is really not a joke, but shit be funny as hell. Y'all have a good one.